What up, Fitz? There it is. Can't get past vertical hallway of rising lava and instant kill spikes in ZX. Oh no. Let's see. There. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I need to figure out when I'm going to. Oh, dang. Can't talk today. I need to figure out when I'm going to play ZX. I don't want to hit it right now. All right. So today, short combo session. I did fix what I was talking about yesterday. Said, yo, is this the go? What's up? Is it Gimakayed? Gimakayed? I don't want to mispronounce your name, but welcome, man. Welcome, man. Also, I saw a dude fighting Elephant Man from Z1, and I was annoyed when I saw him just simply jump over him. I was trying to dash jump over because it would be big. So yeah, the hitbox for the little transformation thing, I tweaked it yesterday, off camera, and I think it's fine now. So today I'm just gonna be trying some combos to see if any of the old routes still work with that change. Whatever's fine. It's a made up name. I got you. I'm gonna just call you Jima. Um, Also, there's something else. So I mentioned this yesterday. To Was it Squirrel Girl that was in here? Or this old project that I had made. So I'll show that first. So this this old version of Unity. Had to had to had to find this old project. So, oh my god, it's nostalgic. So yeah, this old project. This is from 2016, I think. think it was 2016. Was it 2016? I can't remember. No. Vixen was 2016. This was I guess all I really got to go on is the version of Unity that was made in. So I guess 2019. Uh, but yeah, I know Vixen was 20. I might show Vixen one stream because I had got pretty far on that project. Anyway, I was trying to make a third person shooter where you play as a squirrel with the gun on his back. And like I was telling Squirrel Girl yesterday, it stemmed from this whole thing I had with squirrels for a little bit when I was bored in a meeting, and I just sketched a squirrel with the word "bruh" under it, and I'm wearing that hoodie now. That's the squirrel. The word's probably flipped, but there it is. Bruh. Yeah, I said that when I saw Squirrel Gun, like when they first showed it off, I saw that and thought, damn, I had that idea. Not exactly like that one, but it's still a squirrel with a gun. So I was like, damn, I should not have scrapped this project. But in all fairness, that one is a lot different than what this one was intended to be. So I saw with the I'm not even I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that. But that is now canonically Roy's middle name. Did I add audio to this? Oh, yeah, I did. Is it loud for y'all? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think so. I think I got a. I think I got a. Nah, that does look loud in Streamlabs. Was that loud for y'all? Carthalone, a part of Stophales, Garfield, Bartholomew, Cleopatra, Stophales. So, Cathal, Bartholomew Pastopheles. Patrastopheles. Patrast, yeah. So, Bartholomew Pastopheles. Jeez. Do you work as a full time soft dev? I wish. I wish. I am a full time teacher at a middle school. All right. So the squirrel and pretty much everything except for the arms. Those were like pre-made from the asset store, but the arms I did myself, and I had to animate them, which not the cleanest looking. Still dope. I appreciate it. Squirrel Battle Royale. Yeah, that's what this was intended to be. Hmm. Is that not working? Yeah, it's not. Oh wait, so I can't pick up stuff. Or is this an older build? So I'm supposed to be able to pick these up. Apparently, it's not letting me. This might be an older build. Yeah, either that or hold on. Unity. You're gonna, you know, not be max. Thank you. No errors. So I'm assuming I'm just not pressing the right button. It's been so long since I looked at this project. Classic Unity crashes. You ever play Toy Story 2 was like Year to the Rescue? I had not. You can make a map out of a house. Ah, yeah. Could. Because at one point I did think about revisiting this. So I do have inputs. Wait, I have controller input? Hold up. Well, the camera doesn't work. Oh. Yeah, I got controller input. Neat. Still can't pick up anything though. Other than bullets. Oh, there it is. All right. The hat is in the way. Let's see. Where's the? This was supposed to be like the Mozambique if you play Apex. What haven't I picked up yet? That one. The animation for that's weird. This hat is in the way. He's holding his gun sideways. Mozambique. Wait, let me look at the gold one. I think I did have it set up like that. It was like weapon rarity. I think I had it set up where the stats vary. Yeah. Let me see. Yep. So it was basically like Fortnite in that regard. Higher rarity, the gun holds higher ammo, well, higher mag capacity, and better accuracy. I think it had better. Let me see. Let me switch to the goal and see if the hip fire tightens. Yeah, it does. I think I actually got these mixed up. M4 fire rate should be faster than the AK, right? Oh, never mind. I do like the animation though. The flick to the side where the mag's supposed to eject, but it doesn't because it's all one model. I think I was gonna try to add dual pistols at one point before I start working on it. But yeah, this is pretty much as far as I got. Before I scrapped it. I think what did I start working on after this? I started working on the precursor that turned into the Sandbox project that is now the Zero project. I think that's what I started working on after this. Oh, found a gun. He can jump way too high. But the idea I had in mind was with it being a battle royale, this would be essentially the map. When the round starts, you would jump out of the tree, pick a spot to land. And instead of a ring closing, it would be some hazard that would show up in each yard or something like that. I can't really remember. I know I got that idea from, I think it was a game called the Darwin Project. I think it was called the Darwin Project, where instead of like your normal ring closing in a BR, it was just like sectors, and each sector would eventually become hazardous until it pulls all the players together. You say you played that? I never played it. I watched a lot though. Say a gun in a gun game, crazy. You planning on changing the Zero project with your own assets or to make it commercial at some point? Yes, I do. All right, so this is happening. It's a flying squirrel. Oh, back up there. Damn it. But yeah, this is as far as I got. I just wanted to show it. May show some of my other projects at some point. If I can find, what the hell? Random acorn? Can't pick it up. All right. Um, if I can find the project for Vixen, because I think the project for I have a build for it. But I think the project folder for it is actually trapped on a dying hard drive. Dying, maybe already dead hard drive. Um, and then the backup for it, backups plural, are also on a dying, if not already dead hard drive. So we'll see about that one. Did you see the ZX fits I sent to Discord a while back? I can't remember if you did. Let me check. Let me see. I do remember saying something. Yeah, the last thing I saw. Oh, I see it. I didn't see this. Oh, that wheel is dope. And you got the dual blades. Oh, because you're a harpooner right now. That's cool. Not the air combo. And you're doing this in dreams, right? You're a magician. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. All right. I'm new to your channel. Love your videos. I appreciate it, Gazen. Appreciate you being in the stream. Unity. All right. But yeah, I might come back to this at some point. But plate's a little full right now. Damn, what are you doing, Unity? Auto-generate, like, why? Why are you doing that? You know what? While you do your thing over there, I'm gonna switch to this one. Hunter, what's up? How you doing? All right, let's switch it to this one. Also, Exxon. Nope. Why not? It's gonna create the game for you. Yeah, I mean, you seen that AI tool that they showcased for Unity a while back, where you just type in a prompt and it does some stuff, like create some stuff for you. All right. Oh wait, I this is muted. Yeah. All right, so let's see. On the ground, it just makes them flinch. Also, how are you doing, by the way? I'm good. I'm good. Late start today because I was trying to multi-stream YouTube and TikTok, but Streamlabs wasn't cooperating. So, all right. So in the air, the issue was if I would transform in the air, the hitbox. Whoa, what? Why is it still dark? The hitbox from that would stop the enemy from floating up high enough after a launch for me to keep the combo going. So tweak a couple things. So it checks when it hits them, it checks to see if they're floating up. Yeah, they're still fighting. They're not getting along. Sit down. That is clean. Appreciate it. So it checks if the enemy's velocity on the y-axis is positive. So if they're floating up, it won't affect their y velocity. It'll just ignore the function that sets the y velocity that pops them up. It'll just ignore it. But if they're floating down or even at a standstill in the air, it'll pop them up. So let me see. Let me switch to a shorter one. Oops, wrong wheel. Like right there, it didn't touch him, which means I can change and I can still catch him. And on the other hand, let's see if I can get a pop up where try to catch him when he's falling. Right here. So here he comes. Falls. And let him drop for a little bit. I've been falling for 30 minutes. There we go. And it made him flinch. Like it for a split second, it caught him. That's the effect I wanted. So the goal today is just to see if any of the old combo routes still work with that change. And maybe find some new routes. I did find one new thing, and it's not related to the element change. It's the jump cancel. So I found a new route last night. Which color is Zero do you like more? Honestly, this. When is I do like the scheme for when though. I'm not a big fan of green, but I do think this looks cool on him. But yeah, I think right now I really like him blue. Oh, you meant for the gym? As far as the gym goes, probably blue. Probably blue. Dre, what up? I may have missed some of your early videos, but the animations were made in Unity 3 or 3 months off. I forgot. Oh, so I got the animations. They're all pre-made. So I got them from Mixamo and the Unity Asset Store. And then I just tweaked them on my end to kind of get the look that I wanted. So at any given time, there are 2 animations playing on Zero, at least 2, that are blended together. His animator is set up with a bunch of layers. The ones that are blue are active right now. But some of them aren't actually playing an animation. Like that one, it's not actually doing an animation right now. But this helped me get the air attacks because I could not find any aerial attack animations. So I had to blend some animations together to make my own. So his upper body is the they're the same animations as this, but what happens is because it's in the air, the animator takes over, cuts on the second, or not second layer, but cuts on his lower body layer, and it overrides his legs. So his legs are doing completely separate animations from his upper body. It's not one complete animation. Then there's IK, or inverse kinematics. So let's see, where's Zero? There you are. Come hither. All right. Let me switch this to focus. So his arms, right? What IK does, it lets you kind of, what's a good example? In games when you see characters climb ladders or walk upstairs, majority of the time those animations aren't done, like they aren't made specifically to look like that. They're kind of just a general, like the general motion of climbing a ladder, the general motion of walking upstairs. And what happens is they use inverse kinematics to actually handle the precise placing of the hands on the ladder or the feet on each step. It's why in certain games you can have a character kind of stand near a ledge and one leg would kind of go up on that ledge and the other leg would be further down. So what happens is, let's see. So you see how he's holding the saber now. His arms aren't in this exact position in the original animation. His arms are actually right here. So right hand is a little too high, saber's cutting through his head, left hand isn't even holding the bottom of the hilt. So IK fixes that. And then we get that look. Fun fact, I also have a similar system for my combos. A green timeline for the attack, then a yellow timeline for his ground leg poses, and blue for his leg poses. Ah, that's smart. Okay, is it free? Excuse me. I don't think this system was free. It's called Final IK. I don't think Final IK was free. Unity has it built in, where you can kind of handle IK yourself, but this solution made it a bit easier, more streamlined, because all I had to do is drag and drop some things, tweak some values. But I think on the Unity end, you have to manually do it like through code. You can probably check the assets. I'm pretty sure there are some other ones. I don't remember how much Final IK was, but it was worth the investment. Thanks for the tip. No problem. No problem. Yep. That's what we're here for. And I say we because we got some other devs in the chat. Let's see, Keely, I've been following for a while. This is looking like one of the best videos I've ever seen. I appreciate that. There was another 3D one. I hate to see how they're doing. I haven't seen any of their progress in a while. Unity, what are you doing? All right. But that route, the other route I was talking about, that rhymed. Let me single you out. That rhymed too. Damn. All right. All right. So what I noticed was during this string, those last two hits, they're all part of one animation. and it's set up to, you can jump cancel it, right? So a combo that I was normally doing was, I'll use the chain rod. A combo I was normally doing was this jump cancel, and then right after the jump cancel, I would either do Raijingeki or grapple. Like that, or that. And then something I was trying to do last night was to get the jump cancel, land a chain rod attack, and then Raijingeki or grapple. Like that. And I whiffed that one, but. So I started playing around, and I was like, okay, maybe let me wait a little later to do, you know, that single chain rod attack. And I started landing it. And I was like, okay, let me try to wait a little later. And what I noticed was that last hit in the saber chain, that part, you can jump cancel way later into that attack than I thought. So you can jump cancel on the frame that the second hit connects, and that second hit keeps the enemy floating. So what happens is you can jump cancel on the second hit, catch the enemy while he's still in the air, and go into an airstream. Not necessarily with the saber, but so I was kind of surprised because I didn't know I allowed jump cancels that late into that attack. And then now that I've seen it, all right, I think I'm gonna keep it. Oops. Oops. How you do all that just to whip at the end? But I think thunder right now is like the most satisfying. Wind is fun. Wind is still my favorite. But thunder right now, because of that attack speed, is the most satisfying for me right now. What was the other combo? The one with the dash cancel. I'm not worried about that right now. Oh. Welcome in, Quinn. What's up? I think it was too early. He starts looking a little weird because he's sinking into the ground. Let me try something. Not this. Uh-oh. Unity doesn't want me to be great. Let's see. Any brainstorming about the Doppel Chip? We can talk about it this stream. Kind of throw some ideas out there. You should add a combo counter into the game. This game is more combo center. Few rewards for that. Yeah, that's something that'll be added down the line. Right now it's more focused on getting the system, like the actual combat system, done first, and then we can kind of modify it. Because yeah, his combo ability right now is kind of crazy, so it needs a resource that gets expended to kind of pull off this stuff. DMC combo counter might not be out of the question. It might be fun to have people share 99 plus combo. Have you go crazy about it, right? For momentum increase, perhaps, possibly. Why does he need a resource? Yeah, because in the OG games, he has the energy meter. So the energy meter could, in this game, the energy meter could tie into like the DMC style system. But like I said, we got time to figure that part out. Just thought of something. The problem we had yesterday was that the form change knockup was overriding Rising Geki, so could not happen with Doppel. Doppel cancels out Zero's pop-ups. Yeah, that's a good point. Because I had to modify the hitbox script and the hit detection script. So now the hit detection script can kind of differentiate between a hitbox that's supposed to have any type of physics interaction versus one that doesn't. So yeah, that is definitely possible now. The part that I'm kind of concerned about, not really concerned, more so I guess I'm just trying to figure out, get an idea of how to make it work, is having a clone of Zero that copies everything he does, but it also needs to be at a little bit of a delay. Kind of like how Twin Dream works in Marvel vs. Capcom. It doesn't attack at the exact same time as Zero. It kind of attacks a little delayed after he does. Which that might be worth, because I don't have the time for this stream. But probably next weekend we might start experimenting with Doppel. Also, because I want to go ahead and see Zero in the purple armor with a purple saber. Speaking of which, we got to get the alternate saber color too for purple. Said soul body. Gotcha. Yeah. Speaking of older stuff from Zero, I need to rework blade mode back into this new input system. And I need to look up, I know it's going to end up being a post-processing effect, but I need the post-processing, cannot talk. I need the post-processing effect to affect everything other than Zero. So I need to figure out a way to do that. But what I'm getting at is dark hole. When he freezes time, I want blade mode to be dark hole. So I need the whole like color invert thing to happen to everything other than Zero on the screen. So that's something I have to look into. Oh, come back. I want to hear Revengeance. Just I gotta be careful with lyrics because YouTube. Yeah. So you plan on making other characters playable, like Hakua, Defnir, Leviathan, or even Phantom? Probably not. Um, you're gonna end up fighting those characters. They're all gonna be bosses. I know we were spitballing ideas one stream about like after you beat them, you can kind of call them in like assist characters. I'm not completely against that. It is out of scope, but I'm not against the idea. Um, have a player 2 mode for Doppel. We can see some crazy combos like both zeros juggling and pass between each other. I could see that working too. My only concern would be the camera. I would need to check out how does DMC does it. I think DMC has, isn't the camera in DMC kind of fixed? Like almost like a fixed camera. It's been a while since I played DMC. That would be hilarious though. How'd you do the smear lines behind Zero Saber, by the way? The dynamic, yes. So they are dynamic. That's another asset from the asset store called it's called X Weapon Trail. So there's actually two things happening. So there's the trail itself that's following the saber, but then there's that little slash, that little, it's like a red blue gradient slash that's right in front of them. That's a particle system. But yeah, the trail itself is it turns on and off through code, and the code checks to see, you know, if Zero is currently attacking. Then, you know, turn on the trail. If not, trail stays off. DMC 3 Quicksilver. Said oof, negatives, inversion of colors. Said X, like, said oh nice. Just asking just in case. I was asking just in case it was something I could copy and put in the Good Old Project mind. Oh no, so I mean the principle of it, like the way it works is essentially the same though. Like you would, I don't know the Godot because I haven't tried Godot yet, but in Unity it's a trail renderer. Like it's called a trail renderer, and then there's a texture on the trail renderer. Matter of fact, I could show it to you. You would just have a trail renderer on the weapon, and then your code would check to see, you know, in this case, like with Zero, if he's attacking, turn the trail on. If he's not attacking, turn the trail off. I'm pretty sure Godot has, I'm pretty sure they should have like an equivalent of Unity's trail renderer. So you could definitely still pull it off over there. Let's see. I'll use the recoil rod. All right, so X weapon trail. And the texture on it. This. Wait, camera's in the way. There we go. So that's the texture for the trail behind the blade. And then the trail renderer just, you know, stretches it and does all the other stuff. It was originally just this one. But then when we started doing the colors, I switched to this little semi transparent white. So that way the color could change based on tint. And that tint is, where are you? Right here. Loku, what up? Good morning. Welcome, man. How you doing? Originally green, but then you had the change color to mallet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thanks for showing me that. No problem, no problem. Let me grab something real quick. All right. Weapon trails are important because it lets people get a better depth of their range for attacks. Glad to see that somebody else is using them. Right, right. I like the way Rebirth, well, remake and Rebirth, uh the trails with the Buster Sword. Uh I like how it's like they give the effect of, yeah, this is a giant hunk of metal that he's swinging around, but it's also sharp. Like the trail isn't like too bulky or anything. It's like a really clean, like just whiff. I guess is a good way to put it. 6073 for code double. So all right, I'll go ahead and throw that in here. Let's go ahead and get both of these. Let's see, 6073. Oh, that's gonna look so clean. Purple and green. The Keeley staple. And then I guess regular color, I'll make it because we already have but that's an alternate. Hmm. Maybe kind of lean a little lighter. Have zero nightmare colors, right? I should have went ahead and done the texture for it. The texture for zero. I'll leave it at that. All right. We got Doppel's colors. Also, let me test this real quick because stream elements, um, stream elements doesn't cooperate sometimes. Let me see if this works. You gonna leave me hanging string elements? Ah, there we go. I know lurk still doesn't work, but because it won't put the username in there. That's only a Twitch thing apparently. Uh, Also the emotes are on the way. I got a friend of mine. They're doing 3 of them for me. They're supposed to send me the draft with the sketches of them today. So looking forward to seeing that. I told them to make sure they do one that's for that that save command. All right. I wish I had the texture for this, and I would do it here on stream if I had Photoshop. uh, but nah, I don't have it on this computer anymore because it's too damn expensive. Premiere by itself is enough. I honestly need to learn to use like DaVinci, but I've gotten so spoiled by Premiere Maniacal beam morning. Like if I put a model Keely Baba in my game as a reference to you, who would you prefer? I am going to break y'all up. Wait, I want to see something. Oh wait, never mind. It's gonna knock them all away. Oh well. Like, so who would I prefer for a model Keely Biometal? You mean like is this like when you asked me yesterday, like if I had a biometal, who would I want? Let's see. How does enemy knockback work? Like when the enemy hits you, does it stop you dead in your tracks, or does zero have a degree of super armor? Right now it stops you dead in your tracks. I think it'd be cool if he had certain moves that gave him super armor. Right now he doesn't, but I'm glad you brought that up because that's something I actually need to get to is Zero's hit reactions because I haven't worked on those except for the. Does he have two? He has the regular flinch when he gets hit. I don't think I have his launch. Like if an enemy launches him, I don't think I have that set up. He does have a knockdown and he'll get up. He has both of those. But that's kind of why I want to hurry up and get to handling well the experiment that I'm going to start today of boss AI or enemy AI in general. And that's going to be a devlog video I'll put up. But I'm doing a little experiment where I'm going to try to make a Souls-like boss fight. And hopefully that'll help me kind of get an idea of how I want to handle the fights for this game. All right, let's do a combo. I always default go to Thunder. Let me try to jump cancel. Ooh, too much. That's doable. But specifically Zero or Omega. Zero. Oh, that's okay. That's crazy potential. That's a loop. Hold on. That is a loop. That's a whole loop. Not that one. I messed it up. Yeah, that's a whole loop. Learning something new. The cheese, right? Gotta have the cheese. He is gradually getting a little too high up. Never mind. I'll shut up. It's no HSR blue cheese. The bosses, yeah. So the Guardians, Copy X, and Omega. And if I have enough time, I am throwing Magma Dragoon in there because reasons. Well, Magma Dragoon was his name when he was a tutorial level boss. Either way, I want him in there because that way him and Zero can have just a hand-to-hand Shoto fight. Exactly. those are the reasons. Favorite element show. So my favorite one is Wind, but Thunder is slowly taking a spot. So Wind, let's switch to what works well with Wind. Both of these. Well, granted, these two work great with everything. I'll use Shield. That whiffed. Hold on. Uh-oh. My laptop can't handle it. Get back down here. I'll be glad when I finally upgrade my PC though, so my PC can kind of take the stress off of my laptop. But yeah, that's why Wind is my favorite. Just stuff like that. Which it gets worse. Like the start is the same. Oops. I messed it up. But it gets worse. I might take the little pop-up from the shield being attached. I think I need to change that to work the same way as the element change because it messed up my combo. Run it back. Yeah, because it's not allowing me to carry him up like I want to. But there's another way we can do it. If it doesn't whiff. We're not done. This is why I said he needs a resource. He needs a resource meter because you can just keep going for no reason. For the free. Thin and Wonder. So if you catch a straight hit during your combo, it's gonna be hilarious, right? And I can't wait to see moments like that happen. It's like you saucing them up, and then out of nowhere, somewhere off screen, you get clipped by something. Or you're cooking, and all of a sudden, someone knocks the pot off the stove. Is that more accurate though? Laptop specs. Let's see. So this is a pre-built, well, not pre-built, custom built from Origin PC, which at the time it was cool, it was great, worked fine. But it slowly started giving me some issues. So it has, I can't remember, it's a 20 series NVIDIA card in there. Um, 16 gigs of RAM. I think it's an i7 processor, but I can't remember the exact i7 model. And it was fine for the longest time. I think it's honestly, I think it needs a factory reset. Just a full wipe. Because every now and again, you kind of see it. It'll kind of start to stutter. And then knock them out the kitchen. Right? And then lock the door. No combo for you. All right, so Thunder is growing as my favorite because it's faster attack speed. So you can follow up some things that you technically can't in other forms. Like, well, I can still do this. I can still do that. But if I were to try to do this one. Oops. If I can time the cancel. So technically that the enemy hit the ground. So technically that's not really a juggle. But in Thunder, that's a juggle. And then lock their knees fast try submit. Lyrics. But look, Sonic Racing had that banger. I'm not got the instrumental of it somewhere. But I'm not gonna pass up on MGR. I see why there's a competition for your favorite. Right. Hmm. I feel like there's a way to clean that up. Get the cancel. All right. Actually landed at that time. Last hit caught him. An independent resource meter for the different forms would incentivize trying out different forms instead of just sticking with one. Right. That would be a good idea. I also need to try to balance. I guess balance would be the word I would use. The forms out. And what I mean is like give each one their own like equal pros and cons, which we kind of have an idea for a couple of them, but I just haven't actually implemented it yet. Like glass cannon for fire. That missed. All right, let's do what I was supposed to be doing. Which combo changes elements in the air? This one. So that works. That still works. I did it wrong, but it still works. Man. Let's see. Oh no, you're not distracted. No, I distracted myself because I was about to go back down the rabbit hole of doing combos in Thunder. that was all me. Crazy special move idea: while using Model E, you rewind time and you go backwards across an invisibly emitted trail that resets when you use the move. Oh, that would be kind of cool. There's a game built around something like that. I cannot remember what it was though. It was not necessarily recent. It was like within the last 2-3 years I saw that game. It was like you would, like your character would run out and do something, and then you would rewind time, and as you do that, your past self runs out and does what you just did, and your current self goes and does something new. And then you rewind time. Was that what it's called? Katana Zero? I can't remember. That is a mechanic I would like to figure out, because if I can figure out that, not necessarily for me to do something time based, but I think it would help me figure out the AI for Doppel. Oh, I missed at the end. The whiffs. I think that was just bad timing on my part right there. Different route. Oh wait, I forgot double jump. Oh. I got behind him. Interesting. That's me on Tekken. That's also me on Tekken, but I'm the blue robot. Oh man. Is there a way to see the new trail colors? Yeah, actually. Let's check it out. Uh um I I already have a purple material for the saber. I know that. Camera. There you go. Need to figure out why Zero is by default just knees buckled. Just he's tired of this shit. Saber. That is not the saber. That's recoil. You know what? I'll just do this. So we'll do that. Hey. I hate this mouse. I need a new one. Logitech, if you're listening, this Razer mouse ain't cutting it. Keeps. All right. I'm going to have to lock this panel because it's doing a double click down here and that's making it change this. Ah, gotcha that time. All right, purple blade. And then what I'll do is for right now, I'm going to put this up here. I'll put the alternate up there. Quick swap button between the last two phones could ease the time. Very true. They're gonna hit each other again, aren't they? Stop. All right. That's kind of sick. But this is what I'm interested in seeing. What about on this? Why didn't that one change? Oh, because I didn't put the material on it. Okay. That's fine for right now. Perhaps it dulled. Hello, brother. Can I know what game you're making? Style me. Blocks. It's inspired by DMC, Metal Gear Rising, Kingdom Hearts, and PSO 2, New Genesis. The setup is we get an isekai situation and get ranger powers. The other players are Sephiroth, Pac-Man, Shout Out from Pokemon. Oh no. Nah. Shiny Altair clears. Sephiroth better be careful. To earn a sub. Appreciate it. Happy to have you here. Fitz got a new color. Let's see. Let's see. 03 AC13. Okay. Kind of an emerald or forest. Ah. All right. Let's see it. Okay. I like that. That looks good. I wish I had Photoshop so I can do the armor. Fits doesn't miss. Right? Fits don't miss. That's clean. And then with the armor, I might even change the texture. So in the different forms, the gem changes too. Because I want the purple armor with the same blue in the under armor with the green gem. Hell, we might as well change the hair color too with the forms. Why not? I think hair color might be a little much. Or maybe the shade, or like throw some highlights, some highlights towards like the end of there. I don't know. All the bells and whistles. Say custom skins, that'd be dope. I love how I get streams that Genius YouTubers working on games alone. I appreciate you. I wouldn't consider myself a genius. I'm just a guy who likes trying out silly stuff when he makes games. Oh no, I got a bunch of zeros weapons from the different games. I have like 10 weapons. Really? I low key want like a full, like a life size Z Saber. Well, I want both. I want this one and the original one. Mythos form needs to have white hair. Right, right. Most important thing. And I'm still looking for a model, but I'm probably gonna take the model from ZX, because there's a 3D model of ZX, the main pro tag that was in X Dive. So I may take that model and use that as the base for Mythos Zero. Because I 100% I need to add that. I have to. The free version has alt weapon trails and alt colors, but the paid version has a whole new costumes and accessories. Hmm. Interesting. That's doable. And I'll have a better understanding of how long it would take to do that later down the line. Because eventually I will have to do something like that when I reskin this project. Like once this project is wrapped up and done, and I reskin it into something original, I'm gonna have to at some point figure out everything I need to do to like take the model take Zero's model out, put a new model in, and then integrate that new model into the systems that are already in place. Perhaps a momentum trail like the dash animation. Oh, like that. That one of those dashes felt short. I guess it's because he doesn't like go into a sprint right after. What if the dash clones, what if their color also changed based on element? All I know is this purple green, this is easily my favorite. More than I like this one. Wait. That's not supposed to be yellow. Oh wait, I changed the order. That's right. I changed the order. Oh no, I broke it. Give me back my purple blade. Oh wow, they were early. Slapping each other in the face. That's just stop. There you go. You go back over here where it's dark so you can see this. Yeah. Stamina bar. So I think instead of stamina, we'll just do the energy meter, and that energy meter, well, energy bar or meter, whatever you want to call it, that'll be tied to some type of style system like DMC. Like the OD gauge from ZX. Yeah. So that's another thing too. That's another thing. Mythos form and then Chaos Omega. I'm leaning towards treating those like, you know, a limited form that you can't stay in forever, like the rest of the forms. But that's another one of those things where it's like, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Also, I just noticed for a second, those impact particles were not spawning. Yeah, on that fifth hit. Well, the fourth hit whiffed and the fifth hit, it worked that time, so. Keep an eye out. And then after that, you could do what? It's just some more cheese is what we got. Because I can just loot this. The cheese. Why'd it go red for the... Oh, because ice. That's right. That's unintentional. Oh no, that is intentional. Never mind. Because ice should have the ice trail, fire should have the fire trail. Yeah. Let's see. Weapon trails change too. I mean, would they even live that long? Would what even live that long? Oh, you mean like the enemies? Not the Not the grunts. These Pantheons getting rolled. Oh, I caught him. Wait, I forgot to use Rajan Geku. I really need to add a better freeze effect too. I remember there was a texture we were trying to get on the enemy, and the texture wouldn't work. But out of the 4, Frost is the least complete. I think these 2 are in a good place right now. That one, it needs, so we got to do the whole glass cannon thing. But I'll probably look through the other chips and maybe some of the cyber elves. Cyber elves, or accent just changed out of nowhere. Cyber elves, and see which one has like a perk or something that would kind of work with fire, and just implement it into it. But Frost needs the most work. Oh, my laptop's doing that thing. Bonk. Like that. That whole Frost, those particles need to kind of, you know, leave. Despawn. Oil trail or powder detonation. I don't know. But I think you're on the right track, because right now I think flame needs more explosions. we need more explosions. Being able to leave like spots of fire, that'd be kind of cool too. Like the trail of fire, or maybe this makes a pool of fire that just does continuous damage. That'd be kind of cool. Blast from Monster Hunter. Ooh, that would be crazy. I like that. That was my last build in Monster Hunter too. I was running Blast on the with the glaive. Say I contributed. I appreciate that suggestion. Yeah, Blast. That would actually, I think that might be the move. Because I know we decided that we were going to at least have Zero be able to ignite the enemy. Like set him on fire and do continuous damage. But if he keeps hitting that enemy that's already on fire, they explode. Just random explosions. Critical hit. Because I know we already have like a pool of fire with this. What just happened? Wait. If it hits him directly, it doesn't Oh, never mind. Hmm. Mink. Oh, mink. I want to try something. Bear with me. Just hear me out. Let me find level 1 and 2 elemental reactions. Yeah, yeah. Camera, zoom out. Please. There you go. I need. Wait. Not this one. I need the other one. I need. Where's the inventory? This one. Yeah. Because this spawns that one. Yeah. Come on. Cool. Feedback. Where is it? I need to clean up this hierarchy. Some kind of debuff for wind form. Possibly. Right now it's just wind form and thunder are both not necessarily damage focused forms, but mobility focused forms. This. Put this right here. And what did I call it? Forgot what I called it. I just want to see how this looks. Oops. Think this should work. Let's find out. I think stamina meter that only goes down slowly with attacks could be a good way for stopping infinite combos. Right. True. Yeah. Because the cheese is funny, but when the cheese becomes the meta, it kind of, it's like, why do anything else when I can just do this? Wait, actually, I need to group y'all up for this. All right, so here's what I did, if it works. Let's find out. It only worked once. Oh, never mind. Why didn't it work the second time? Oh, I know why. Never mind. I need to go to the pool manager and tell the pool manager I need more. Need more to be preloaded. Cooldown? Yeah, we can call it cooldown. Because it only does it every other attempt. Also, I think it messed with the pop-up. Yeah, it does. It messes with the pop-up. Hmm. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Hmm. Oh, I think it does. It's just the way it's coded might be the reason why it's not working. All I did was copy the line that spawns the fire from this to make it work, but that is coded in a kind of specific way. Like for example, if I throw it too high, that's not supposed to happen. If I throw it too high, it'll just explode without the pool. And if it's close to the ground, we get the pool. So I think right. Let's calm that down. Hmm. Let me see some triple geyser. Are you okay? Buster. Woof. Maybe we should give Zero Buster Wolf. I mean, shoot, his Z Knuckles already based on like heavily inspired by Street Fighter anyway. Girl flashbacks. All right, where's the pool manager? Did I pass it? I did. Um, it's not supposed to be ice spikes, but you know. Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna watch these two. All right, it despawned. New one shows up, but it doesn't do the thing. Now it does the thing. And that's this. Oh, now that I'm watching you, you want to work. There we go. So yeah, it's doing what I think it was doing. It's too low, basically. Yeah. What I have to do is let's set transform position plus vector 3 0x, and then for y I do like point something small, like point 0.1. Because when the rising bomb explodes, it needs to look down. Like it sends a raycast downward. But if it's already spawning kind of on that spot, the raycast is essentially missing the collider for the ground. So I think this fixed it. Does it only work for the air thrust down? Nah, it wasn't working for the air thrust down either. It was very iffy. But I think we're good now. Wrong one, but still. Yeah, that's what it was. That is a lot of fire. That's a lot of fire. I think I kind of want more stylized particle effects. I mean, I'm fine with the ones I have, but I would kind of like more stylized ones. Menacing. So yeah, that's exactly what it was. Does it stack? Let's find out. Oh, I did not mean to. My bad. That should be 5 of you. What happened to the other 2? Guys. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. It does indeed stack. Yeah. You good? Bro. I don't think he's good. That is a lot of fire. Flip over. Wow, that was a restand. Interesting. There you go. Did you prevent it from reappearing because they disappeared, but the death code wasn't started yet? I'm not sure. One or two things happen. Either they just didn't respawn, or they respawn in the same spot as another one, and physics freaked out, which means that there are two more of these somewhere in the void. Let's find out. I see 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's figure out where they are. All right, there's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Uh-oh. Oh. They are falling infinitely. I think I'm up here somewhere. This is what I mean when I say, yeah, I'm up here. This is what I mean when I say physics is so sporadic. Jeez. The Y position is negative 12,297. Okay, you know what? Let's wait for him. Maybe. Are they coming back? Oh, whoa, y'all falling fast. Oh, that X got thrown off too. Was that Z? Okay, I got you. Let's get y'all back over here. Keep you the same position as this one. See what happens if he falls onto another one moving this fast. Was it X and Z? Or just X? Looks like X and Z. Did they accelerate? Yeah, they are. They're accelerating. I don't think there's a cap on well, it should be a cap on how fast they can fall. All right, hold on. 37, negative 10. All right. And put you at 200. At 37 again. Put you at 250. I think they're falling extremely fast right now, maybe. Negative 10. All right, you are both above the map. I'm gonna move forward 1 frame just to see how fast you're moving. So I can confirm. Yeah, I confirm there's no No cap on how fast they can fall. Oh no, let's see. Let's see what gravity's looking like right now. Where is? Oh no, it is capped. It's capped at 100. Well then, this poor soul is just stuck. I wonder if I can. Do I have it coded where if it's greater than that, it'll kind of pull back? Okay, okay. Let's decelerate. I actually don't think it's gravity that's doing it. Oops. I'll set this to 0. Yeah, I actually don't think it's that that's doing it. Hmm. Let's see. I may to cat that before they reach the height of speed, reach the edge of limit, right? Right. Don't want that to happen. Don't want that to happen. I'll just put like a kill box under the map. So if that happens again, they'll just despawn. Yeah, we don't want that to happen. Are they constantly respawning upwards while maintaining their momentum? No, I think what was happening was. Let me. Let me pull up the script. Yeah. So this did get capped. Yeah, that did get capped. But I don't think it was this. I don't think it was actually this line that was doing it. Hmm. Do we need to figure that out though, because that could be an issue. I mean, the kill box under the map would settle it. If they fall off the map, it's just GG's respawn. The man, video game directors must do more than I thought. Keeping some creative people focused like us is actually a full-time job. But is that a good idea? I mean, yeah. This is how you come up with stuff. Just experiment, throw ideas back and forth. Because the only code on the enemy right now that moves it is this. Because the enemy can't, like move, like, I guess laterally. They can technically there's only script on the enemy to move them up or down because of gravity, or when they get launched or something like that. When they get knocked back, that's where is it? This, well, external force. Spawn force with fixation. No, yeah. It just there's only one position for enemies to respawn right now. I could just do what's called round robin with multiple spawn points. And after each one gets used, it disables, well, not disables, but after each one gets used, it makes sure that the next enemy that spawns in goes to the next spawn point. And then there's a second check you can do to see if there's already another enemy on that spawn point, and if so, check the next spawn point. So there are ways to fix it. Like, there are plenty of ways to fix it. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm trying to figure out what was the cause. I know what the cause was as far as why they got out there outside the map, but now I'm trying to figure out what kept them outside the map. Even though I moved them like above the map, they would immediately snap back to that crazy position, like negative 15,000. So I think the line I might be looking for is something that sets position. Let's check the other one, because this is just the parent script. This one derives from that one, but this doesn't really do anything because movement is handled from this one mainly. Or there is this, but this doesn't set the position. This just moves it. And I used to use rigid bodies for this, but it led to some weird physics, so I ended up switching to a character controller. What was setting your position? Nah, it's not in there. But that is an issue I've been having since the start of this project. Handling when these colliders are basically bumping into each other, each one with its own opposing force. Don't even. Right now, because there was an issue with zero dashing into an enemy, sometimes the enemy would pop up on top of Zero's head. Sometimes they would fly off to the side. So now it's set so that Zero cannot move an enemy when he's trying to move forward or anything like that. But if he jumps on him, scoots him out of the way. And that's Unity handling it. That's not my code that's kind of pushing the enemy out of the way. That's Unity kind of handling the situation. Which, unfortunately, does not work when this happens. Are different lines for movement versus being moved? Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Why not just make the dash and attack? That is an option, but he kind of already has like a oops dash attack. But I do need to tweak how the dash attack works because he just comes to a stop. And the reason why I did that was that same issue that I was just talking about, where if he dashes into an enemy, he would move the enemy out of the way, or the enemy would be on top of his head. So back then, when I added a dash attack, I purposely had him stop so you could avoid that issue happening. But I've since then changed it to where that doesn't happen anymore. So I actually need to revisit that dash attack and give it its momentum back. And I think I'm gonna speed it up too, or at least remove some of the startup frames. I think I'll code it to where the momentum from the dash will just carry over. That's a little jarring. Also, yeah, I'm gonna have to skip some frames. I just noticed it because you'll see his legs. See if I can try to catch it. See if I can try to pause Unity right when it happens. Oops. Or an elemental dash back. Welcome back, Fitz. Like a shield bash. Yeah, we were talking about that one stream too. Some new stuff for the shield. Like a bash. So yeah, we've got a couple of things we can do next stream. All right, see if I can try to do the dash attack and pause Unity before it happens. Whoops. All right, caught it. What? This mouse, man. All right, so he was in the dash. Now he's about to do the dash attack. And he kind of he goes from leaning forward with the dash to more upright to back to leaning forward. So I think I'll skip those startup frames for that dash attack where he's kind of leans up a little bit. So that'd be first, like take care of that. And then give him the momentum back from it. I might even give him an extra little burst of speed when he does it. Also, I mentioned this yesterday. When he's locked on to an enemy, every time you attack, he'll snap to face them. So it's like I'm looking this way and the main reason that's in place is because it helps keep you on target when you're doing the combos. Almost like an aim assist. But this also was before I changed some of the physics where Zero can't push an enemy around. Because what was happening, well, I just did right there. Well, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad as it used to be. It used to be terrible. When Zero was doing an air combo, sometimes the enemy would kind of veer off to the side while he was in the middle of attacking, which would make you miss and end up not being able to follow up attacks. So that kind of helps with that situation. But with the dash attack, it makes it look a little weird. Here's what I mean. I'm going to dash this way. He turned around. So that's going to look a little weird if the momentum is carrying him this way and then he does the dash attack that way. Now, it would be cool if, in my opinion, I think it'd be cool if he does the dash attack. Like, let's say you want to, you dodge an attack, right? You dodge this way and then you do the dash attack. His momentum shifts and then he does the dash attack to kind of counterattack. I think that'd be kind of cool. Because remember, the dash attack chains into anything else. So you could, theoretically, you could dodge an attack with the dash, and then the dash attack happens, he gets that extra little burst of speed, direction changes because of how that works. And then like retaliate. Just an idea. I think it'd be nice fits. We'll try it out next stream, next Saturday. We'll try it out. I'll have that texture. Matter of fact, I might go ahead and do the purple texture for the armor today. Only reason I'm not doing it on stream because I could just grab my my other laptop that has Photoshop and then just transfer it over to this computer, but that's in another room and I don't think it's charged up. So I'll probably just do it off camera and I'll put it in the Discord so you guys can see it. You won't have to wait all the way to next Saturday to see it. What would the trail look like if it was a darker purple? Let's find out. Let's find out. How dark we talking? Like, whoops. My mouse did the double click thing again. I was holding it down and it released it from here and then re-clicked over here somewhere. Like we talking like that, like somewhere in here. Purple that matches the blade. Gotcha. All right. So what I'll do, come on, mouse. I can just do this. Purple and gray for Nightmare Zero. Yeah. I know I'm gonna give Omega black armor, but I might give him like a mix between black armor and Nightmare. What do you think, Fitz? Yeah, it doesn't really look any darker. And that's probably from the shader and all that. Because the shader adds like a bloom to it. And the bloom makes it look brighter. Because all I did was use the eyedropper and just kind of snatch that. Got a different pixel that time. Let's just go darker. Let's just go like this. Darker? Question mark? Now I'm starting to wonder if it's actually changing colors myself. Oh, that's dead, but it wasn't dark juice expected. Okay. Or we can make the blade lighter. True, true. Try setting it to near black. All right. Oh no, it changed. There's a white trail mixed in there, or particle effect that's not changing color. Hold on. Hold up. This might help by fixing this. Which one of you is it? Is it this one? It's this one. It's that one. All right. Let me do this. I'm gonna have to do this for all of them. We'll get to some of those. I'll stick with these first. All right, I just need to copy the script over. This one right here. And then put that right there. That right there. Wrong one. I looked right at it and read it and saw it didn't say dark and clicked it anywhere. All right, this might help. This might help. You picked that out quick. Yeah, I mean, I've been working on this for so long. It's gotten easier to track down where certain issues stem from just because I built the systems. So I kind of know what happens under the hood and how to track down certain things. It wasn't always like that though. It was not always like the especially earlier in this project. Like matter of fact, the chain rod, getting the animation set up for the chain rod took me 6 hours to figure out why it wasn't working. And that was to get one animation working. let's make it saturated, but also dark. Ooh, that's a deep purple. Looks kind of good though, right? Yeah, you can see it better out here. I like it. Visually, it has the same visual feel, I guess that's a thing, for me as that crimson red with ice. Kind of reminds you of symbiote trails. Yeah, I can see that. So I'm curious now, how does the alternate look with that change? Well, I guess you really can't tell that. Still is good, but I mean that inner slash trail was white anyway, so it was kind of blending in with the green. So I really can't tell that. I guess the only reason I really caught the purple was because it was like a really dark purple versus white right behind it. Spider-Man 64. Yeah, I like that purple. I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. Green Goblin Blade. You said the symbiote color? I got you. I mean, there is a purple symbiote. I think she's called Scorn. Yeah, I think it was Scorn. And then Fortnite has I don't know if it's still in the store, but they added a purple symbiote skin that I thought was Scorn, but it wasn't. It was basically just the Fortnite universe symbiote. You know, Fortnite has the whole purple energy thing from way back with that cube and all that. I don't know what's happening in the lore of Fortnite right now. All right, I'm happy with this. All right, so next stream, we will. It's gonna come down to one of two things. I'm pretty sure if I try to do both, it'll be all day. Either try to work on Frost, or we can try to work on Doppel next Saturday. Kind of leaning towards Doppel. Yeah, they named it Agony. Okay. There's also a Venom who's purple sometimes, black with purple highlights. Just check. There's an actual purple symbiote named Agony. Really? I thought it was just for Fortnite. Because when I saw it in the store, I was like, oh, I think they just spoiled something from the movie. Because I see female Venom, and then there's this purple symbiote right next to him. Is that Scorn? Is Scorn in the movie? And then kind of looked at, okay, well, no, I got this llama, was it llama pickaxe or back bling, whichever one it was. So I thought, okay, that's just a Fortnite version of a symbiote now. I didn't know there was a purple one called Agony. Like an actual Marvel canonical symbiote called Agony. That's interesting. Frost is gonna be difficult because it might take a momentum rework. Right. So yeah, I think it's better I kind of work on that one off camera when I have more time. But what I do want to do next stream is the dash attack to give it that momentum shift. That would be kind of cool to see Zero kind of zipping around. We'll figure out Doppel. I'll go ahead prior to the stream and add it on the wheel, which was it UFits that did like a mock-up icon of what Doppel would look like. I remember somebody did a like a mock-up. It was like Zero's helmet, and like half of it was not faded. It was like lines or something like that. I also need to figure out how special moves or EX moves are gonna work in Doppel. Because like all the other forms give Zero like a plus version of that attack. So would Doppel just have the regular versions, or would it not even have an element period? I'm kind of fine with it, just having the regular versions. And then there's Shippu, which I'm probably gonna just get rid of. Turn span with the dash attack. Oh, someone else. Okay. I might check Discord. They might have put it over. I saw it somewhere. So I'll check Discord. The ZX model PX is a neutral, which is elementless. Okay. How far does Shippu travel? Let's find out. Not that far. And the whole thing about the elements, I'm kind of running through it in my head, like thinking how I have things set up. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it would only take maybe 2 or 3 lines of code to just turn off the elements with his attacks. So that would just be a regular uppercut. That would just be a stab. But the problem is, for attacks like that, the hitbox would still be the same range, even though the stab is like nowhere near that enemy. So I would need a way to make up for that without, I mean, one option is just to make a separate, like in this case, Raijin animation where the hitbox is shorter. Or figure out some visual to explain why Zero is way over here, but can stab him way over there. Or just a purple effect, purple energy. I'm cool with that, yeah. Don't get rid of Shipuga. I forgot why I said I was thinking about getting rid of it. Oh, because this is before Fitz suggested Doppel. Yeah, before Fitz suggested Doppel, I was thinking about getting rid of it because there was no form for it. That's why. So Fitz saved Fitz saved Shipuga. So now we gotta figure out Shipuga Plus. Since everything else has a plus version. But yeah, Fitz, I think I'll lean just purple energy just to save myself some work. Maybe nah, I might save that for Mythos Zero. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to do. We might get to it next week, and depending on how long Doppel takes us. I have an idea for this, finally. I think I mentioned it before. Because the spear sucks, let's be honest. That's all we get to do. So I'm thinking about the utility for this. I mean, yeah, I gotta add Pogo somehow. But that's one thing, gotta add Pogo. But I want to make its utility, because remember we got that unified utility button. So every weapon, if you press RB or R1, it does some utility. I'm thinking about making this, give it 2 move sets. So one move set would be your stabs, but the other move set would be more like a bow staff. Like maybe when you switch to the other mode, it gets another blade on the other end or something like that. I just want it to be more dynamic. That's what I'm saying. Let's see. Shipuga Plus, sends the clone out like lingering wheels. Desperate move. Oh, that would be tough. That would be crazy. Claw slash ejects enemies caught in path. Oh, wait, that's a new name. Barbed wire. What's up? Duplicate sphere. Is it just barbed wire? No fence or wall. Fence or wall. Yeah, just barbed wire. Just laid out on the ground. Shipuga cross slash that drags enemies. But we got options. We got plenty of options. And the best part about it is, outside of figuring out like Shipuga Plus and then I mean, we could, I don't know. I have to figure out how the doppelganger is gonna work. Like, do they just pop up as soon as you switch forms, or do you call, or do you bring out the doppelganger while you're in Doppel form, and then you use Shipuga? Like, does Shipuga Plus, is that the trigger that brings out or calls back the clone? It's one way to do it. The gears are turning. We'll figure it out. Oh, I thought you were gonna stream your new game idea. Oh, you mean the one, the Souls like that I was talking about trying? I'm gonna start that today off camera. I think I'm gonna start that day off camera. What time is it? X's charged soul body. Ah. But you showed up at the tail end. We're wrapping up. Kind of figuring out what we're gonna do next next weekend. I think we'll just focus on Doppelganger and the dash attack. I might end up, if I have the time, I might end up just doing the dash attack prior to the stream. But I am gonna be working on that new idea, the whole Souls like thing. I'm gonna try to put some time into that over the next week because it's been a minute since I've done a devlog, so I wanna put something out. But check out this purple blade. Guys, you need to get along over there. Oh wait, I forgot to. I didn't even save that. Hold on. I still need to do this. Come on, mouse, cooperate with me. There we go. So that's gonna be the blade for Doppelganger. And the alternate color suggested by Fitz. So I'm ready to see this with the purple armor. My only other concern with Doppelganger is having the clone be able to keep up with Zero while he's in the middle of doing some stuff like this. So I'm gonna have to look at how other people have an object follow another object's exact position but at a delay. I mean, 'cause I know how to make an object move towards another object. That's one thing, but having it copy me exactly, but at a delay, is something I've never done before. How would combos work if you fight a big enemy on this project? Will they still be able to be airborne? Yeah, so that's something I am figuring out. And it's part of the reason why I'm doing that whole Soulsborne thing with Legend of Zelda for the next devlog. Because if you can just slap an enemy into the air and keep them up there in an air combo, it kind of removes any threat that they had. But at the same time, you don't want a what was it, Lizalfos from Legend of Zelda? or the wolves from was it Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask? Whichever one had the ice wolves. Who every time you try to hit them, they would just put their hands up and block it, and you couldn't do anything about it. You had to wait, just sit there and wait for them to swing at you. Like you couldn't do anything on your end to create that opening. I don't want it to be like that. That's stale. DMC Devil May Cry had that problem. I didn't play that one. So yeah, um, that's another aspect of Zero's kit that I need to. Well, not even Zero's kit. Just this project in general. Um, Larger enemies that you wouldn't be able to pop into the air and keep up there and juggle around. How would combat against those work? Because obviously, like the pacing of that fight with those interactions wouldn't be the same as smaller enemies. It would be like a different. It would be a different interaction altogether. Devil Trigger would lock enemies in the air, and it was Ocarina of Time. Okay. Armor gauge. It's a couple things. Like we could do like an armor gauge where you had to break the armor to make the enemy vulnerable, or we could do rebirth or remake, either one. Some specific thing you have to do to stagger the enemy, and that creates the opening. Or hell, even like in 04, Z Knuckle. Z Knuckle could, you could tear off a piece of armor. That's your opening or something. We'll figure it out though. We got time. We're still a little bit away from when we actually have some like an actual fight. And I want to hurry up and get to that point, honestly. When we actually have a fight to try. Because then that'll give us a starting point, like what works, what doesn't work, what can we improve with that fight, or the enemy AI specifically, what we need to drop, like just don't do it, we don't need this. Because right now, it's all just I guess speculating, or just throwing ideas back and forth, and we really won't know what sticks until we get to the point where we could actually try to do it. That's why I'm all for brainstorming, throwing ideas back and forth, because it helps me get out of situations where I'm stumped or I'm stuck trying to figure out one specific thing. Red Sun didn't. The Red Sun did play. It's trial and error. Yep, 100%. 100%. But that's the fun part about game development. All right, let me save. Cool. Cool. All right. All right. So the plan for next Saturday. What up, Django? You caught the end of it. Talking about what we're gonna do next Saturday. So we're gonna do we're gonna start working on the next form, the doppelganger form. Just woke up. Hey, sleep is sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's a scarce resource these days. Shoot. Get it when you can. Yeah, I slept. I only got 3 hours of sleep. That's partially my fault though. Partially, it's 100% my fault. Oh, but yeah, we're gonna start working on the doppelganger form next week. I'll show you this real quick before we go though. Check out because we got the blade color, and I need to switch the material back too. So we got the blade color and the trail, and then Fitz gave us this dope green to go with the purple for the alternate color. So here's the blade. Let me stop y'all from hitting each other. So there's the blade. Then here's the trail for it. Oh wait, I changed it back. Hold on. Let's put you back up here. Wait, why did it grab that one? Because my mouse is stupid. Get back up there. And it didn't save the darker purple. All right, here we go. So here's the regular one. So here's the purple for it. And I think that's sick. And then here's the green Fitz gave us for an alternate. I think that's dope. It's the Kiwi colors. Purple green. So yeah, I'm ready to see this with the purple armor. That's gonna be sick. I might even throw in some green highlights somewhere on the armor just because, or maybe just make the gem green. We also got Super Saiyan 3-0. Yeah, we did. We did get Super Saiyan 3-0 yesterday. I might add that as a just a random debug option. Kind of like DK mode in GoldenEye. But yeah, I think we had a good productive session this morning. All right, let me make sure it saves this time. So this is down here. Yeah, it was like this, and then it reset when the game started. That's weird. Save that. And I need to turn the blade back to its original blue. I think it was just saber blade. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Yeah. Y'all just gonna take that? Or you out of range now? Get back in there. I'm curious, can they slice? Hold on. Or will he just blow up? I think if I hit him one more time, he's gonna die. Let's find out. Oh, oh, they can slice. Oh no. Oh, zero. You better be careful. That's gonna be kind of brutal to see zero get cut up like that. But then again, we have seen zero get kind of not this. Well, we've seen this zero get kind of messed up too. Can zero get sliced? No. So zero isn't set up to be sliced because there's some extra stuff you have to do with the model, with the hierarchy of the model, and like this collider right here is what actually slices it, not the saber. But zero's not set up like that. He can be, and I'm probably gonna do it. I didn't know whether their hitboxes were set up to deal like slice, like call the slice function basically. But apparently it is, and I'm gonna leave it like that. Sorry, zero. It's about time. Uh, it's about time our unpaid intern got his payback. Dismantle, right? If you divide, if you divide zero, bad things will happen. Oh man. Oh boy. I might just that it would be hilarious though, but also very brutal. But it wouldn't be the first time we've seen that happen to zero. We're gonna turn into a black hole. What if there's like a random death screen Easter egg? Like a random death screen Easter egg where if zero gets sliced, it'll do like a false like blue screen with like the whole Windows error text and all that, and somewhere there it just say divided by zero or something like that. Well, zero got divided, or just that message. That message word for word. If you divide zero, bad things will happen. Okay, it was X5. Zero divide, yeah. We just put like error code zero divide. All right. So next weekend we're focusing on Doppel. We'll I'll go ahead, like I said, I'll get the texture for the armor done, and I'll put it in Discord so you can see it. What else? The dash attack I probably will do if I have the time prior to Saturday. I'll go ahead and try to knock that out. That way we can spend the whole stream Saturday focusing on figuring out how to get this thing, the clone, working. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. It'd be funny if you gave the text on his voice clips of NPCs from different games. Just a random voice clip. Not sure why. One of them has to be Toad. I don't know why. Just the first thing that came to mind when I was trying to figure out like a random random character. Toad popped up. I'm excited to see how good this game gets. I already love it. I'm excited too. I'm excited too. One would sound like a pigman. One would be an eaglet. Wait, aren't they all copies of X? That's the lore, right? The Pantheons are like low, I guess low level X clones. Or made from his DNA. Which means Zero's the whole game leading up to the fight with Copy X, as Zero was destroying these guys, like these Pantheons, and slicing them up, that was all foreshadowing. Because we were talking about Marvel symbiotes. You have to play. Have you played Gravity Circuit? There might be some of these you can borrow. Borrow. Inspiration. That's the word you're looking for. There might be some inspiration over there. No, I've never played it though. I'll look it up. Gravity Circuit. It's on Steam. Oh, this just came out like last year. Wait, it's on the Switch? I might get it on the Switch. I need to get wipe the dust off of my Switch. Give one of them almost the most hated character in gaming. Like, and it'll be just a random like tool tip that he gives you. Oh, it's gonna be funny next stream. I'll set that up prior to the stream. I'll give all of them just random lines. He had a dream about the Pantheons and a secret ending in X7. Really? Didn't know that. Alt F4, that would be the tip. All right. So yeah, we got a plan. We got a plan for next Saturday. I'm gonna try, just to give us more time next Saturday, I'm gonna try to be up here way earlier. Because I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I would like to knock it out next weekend. I don't see it, even if I have to like do some stuff off camera Saturday and Sunday. I want to go ahead and get it knocked out. And I think the biggest hurdle is figuring out how we want that clone to behave. The player 2 thing could work potentially. But then there's other factors that you have to figure out, like the camera. How does the person playing the clone know where they are when they run off screen? Stuff like that. But I don't think it would be too crazy to set up, like too difficult to set up the clone, mainly because like that's another thing. Do we want the clone to be able to get hit? Or is player 2 like playing Tails in Sonic 2 on the Sega? You know, Tails was immortal. He could get hit, but he would just come back and just start jumping on the enemy. So like grab defeat an enemy after you beat them to make more combos or end with a single slice with slow mo. A whole new system to implement is easier than working with ice. You mean like the ice form? I'll say this: adding a new system takes longer if the groundwork or the basic functionality of that system also need to be implemented. But in this case, we already have a system to handle changing forms. There's already a system to handle changing the visual effects for Zero, depending on which form he's in, like how the elements switch the EX moves to be that element. That system's already in place, so that's not going to take too long to do. Like with the purple effects. Like I said, my biggest concern is how long it would take to get the clone to work. And more importantly, how do we really want that clone to behave? That's what we got to figure out. Fixed camera will help in this case. Right. And this game isn't really set up for a fixed camera. It could change, but right now it's not set up for a fixed camera. I kind of like the way the camera system is set up, but we'll figure it out. We got a plan. That's the first step. Make a plan. But I will see you all next Saturday. Hope you have a great week. Appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate the ideas. Appreciate you helping me brainstorm, figure this stuff out. If you haven't already, check out the Discord. Link should be in the description. I'll get that purple armor texture done and put that in Discord sometime today. Because it's only going to take me like 5-10 minutes just to change the texture. We'll update the texture in Photoshop. But yeah. Hope you have a great week. See you next Saturday. I'll be easy.